Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do some quick and easy crafts using some of the craft supplies that Temu had sent me. I'm going to use this lace here and these stickers, and also I'm going to use a few pieces out of these tablets for scrapbooking. Then also I have my faux pearl beads. So let's get started. My first project, I am going to be revamping this basket. I love the color of it already. I got this at a thrift store a couple years ago. It's great for spring, and I'd never done anything with it. I always wanted to do some lace, and I love this lace. Unfortunately, this lace here, it comes in by the yard, and I saw where it's unavailable right now, but I think you might be able to get it in 5 yards. Unfortunately, 1 yard just doesn't quite fit around my basket, but you know what? We'll put something else here. That's real easy, simple fix. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue this lace down below the lip of the basket here. And I'm just going to go along. I have sped up a lot of the video here. I'm going to start on this side because this is where I'm going to be putting my embellishments. And we're just going to go around the basket like so. I like to do just a little bit at a time because I'm just putting a light bead on and it seems to dry really quick. And we're going to continue on here. And now I'm going to put some embellishments in this area right here. So I'm just taking 3 colors of ribbon that I already have, a white, a pink, and a little bit darker pink. And you can find this same ribbon on Temu, and also this faux pearl bead strand. They have that too. And I'm just also using some vintage lace that I have. And I'm just cutting a few strands here. Okay, I'm going to put all these together. Just going to tie it up really quick. All right. So I'm just going to hot glue that there. And I also want to do about 3 strands of the beads here at different lengths. And I'm going to also use a couple of these flowers. Now these I got from Amazon. Just going to do it up here on the metal part of the handle. I'm going to hot glue the pearl strands separately. Okay, I'll probably have to trim some of that, and I'm also going to hot glue the little lace flowers on. Now I have a bunch of these brass keys here, and I took some white paint and just dabbed it on here to make it look French country. Just going to use some of my string here. I'm going to tie it. Figure out what length I want. Just going to tie it up here. Okay, and I'm just going to hot glue it on here. I think I want it just a little bit shorter. Let me tie another knot. Yeah, that's about right. So just cut off that top part, hot glue this on. Okay. About right there. And then I'm just going to put 2 of the lace flowers here. Hot glue them on. Put that one, yeah, let's cover it right there. Then we're going to cover, just trying to cover this knots that I made. There we go. All right, and I'm just going to keep it like this. You can also add some flowers, and I also have this pick that I got from Temu. So I thought about just wrapping around the handle here, and you could put something else to cover that up, like another flower or some more ribbon or lace. All right, so that is my first project. My second project is this picture frame that I'd already done on a previous video, and I'm just going to take some of the scrapbooking paper here, and I just love this scrapbooking paper. It's very reasonably priced. You get a lot. And I decided to take 2 pieces out of here. I am going to put this one here, and I'm going to cut the other one in half and use 2 pieces of it. Let's go ahead and get this one cut. Okay, that one's going to go there. And I kind of like to just set this in the frame to make sure I have it positioned where I want it to be, because it does sit back a little bit. All right, so I'm going to Mod Podge this piece on. Do that really fast. Oops. Okay. I'm just going to put it down here. This piece I'm going to put onto the left side to cover up the cardboard there. Line it up right there. And I'm going to put it over on the other side. And this one's going to go about right here. I want to make it just a little bit smaller. I want it to come down just a little bit more. Okay. And we're going to glue this one at the top. Like so. A little bit more Mod Podge, stick it around the edges here. All right. So that, you could just leave it just like this. This is beautiful, but I'm going to use these stickers. Okay, so I'm going to do these stickers on here. I think I want one right there. And maybe one over here. Like this. Yeah, like that. That looks nice. Okay. And then one over here. See which one I want to use. Okay. Let's see, about right there. All right, I like that. That looks really pretty. Okay, well, you know, I changed my mind. I decided I want to put a little bit of lace, and I have these lace stickers here. The good part about these stickers, these flower stickers, you can take them off. They're easy to come off, and they're still sticky. So I'm just going to set them back on here. And I think you get like 120 pieces here. You get 4 different packages in here. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one here, about right there. Okay, and I like the way this one looks. I'm going to use 2 different styles, and then that one right, no, maybe this one, and that one right there. Okay, so I've put the lace on, and now I'm going to put this last piece on. So I'm just going to cut off the excess. All right, so now I have my lace on here, and we can put the flowers back. We'll set that one there. Let's get that one back off and over here. And the last one. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I've got it inside my frame here, and I just want to add a few embellishments. I have this old watch face here, and I have this little metal button, and one of my little brass keys. And I'm just going to hot glue these on kind of in this dead space right here, just to give it a little bit of a 3D effect. Okay, and let's get the button on. And then the key. I think I'll put it about right there. Okay. All right, and that is all I'm going to do on here. I'm not going to put any more. I think this looks beautiful the way it is. All right, so let's check it out. Number 3 is this little house that I got, little house shape that I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. I'm going to use this piece of paper that came out of this tablet because it's got the little bird on it, and it's going to look more like a little birdhouse. And I'm just going to Mod Podge it on. All right, so let's get the Mod Podge here. I'm just going to put a bunch on my wood piece. Okay. And I know this isn't going to fit all the way. It almost fits perfectly except for at the very top. And it just overlaps just a tad bit too. It's almost perfect. I'm just going to put some more Mod Podge here. Okay, make sure it's sticking. Okay, so see how cute this looks already? But I need to cut off the excess here. So I've cut off some pieces here. Just use my X-Acto knife. I'll show you how I did it. Just comes up real quick and easy. And be very careful with these. They are super sharp, just like so. Comes right off. All right, so now I want to paint the sides because I don't want to leave them white. And I'm just using Hydrangea Pink. I don't know if this is still available, but I love this color of pink. And I'm just going to paint all the sides with this. And I'm not going to touch the back of this, just the sides. Okay, let's get this next part done. And you could also cover this with some other material or lace. Now that I have that painted, I'm going to take one of these stamps here that I got from Temu with the birds, and I use this one, and I'm not going to use the whole stamp. I'm going to leave that last bird off. And I also got my stamp pad from Temu. I think it came in a set of 3. So I'm just going to put some ink on here. I want to put a lot of ink because I want it to show up. And I think this will coordinate really nice with the other bird that is on there. So we're just going to put it down here at the bottom. Stick it on. Okay, push it down. All right, and there it is. Now I'm also going to take some of the lace, just a little piece of it, just to cover that section up. Just going to hot glue it on. See how that covers that perfectly? It looks really cute. Now I want to use some of my faux pearl beads. I'm just going to hot glue them on. I'm going to use some tweezers. I'm going to use a bigger size at the top and then these smaller ones at the very edges of the lace. Get all these on here. I like these tweezers because these little pearls are so small and you can burn your fingers really easily on it. Oops. Actually, I need to redo this one. There we go. All right, and that is this. You can use the back too if you want. On to the next project here. This is another piece that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. You can use this as a shadow box here. Because you can also take off the hanger. But I'm going to use the front of this one. And I'm just going to paint it black. Just with black, regular black paint. Gonna paint all that, and I'm gonna paint the outside edge to it. It needs a little bit more refreshing to it. And I'm also gonna use these stickers here. So what I'm gonna do is this has some flower pieces in here, and it has 2 of the jars, and I'm gonna put the jar on here and a few flowers. All right, this is all painted black, and I did take some white paint and went along the edges of the frame here because it kind of ties in with the white of the jar. Let me see if I can get this on here. Get it lined up. There, a little bit of fuzzball there. All right, I'm gonna press it on. Okay, it looks really cute here. And I want to pick a few flowers to put at the bottom. Kind of like that one. All right, let's get those off. You know, if I had fingernails, this would go faster. So I've sped this up a little bit here. This is kind of hard for me to get these open. Okay, how about that one right there? I like that one. Let's put that one there. Unfortunately, I can't have long fingernails. They just break real easily on me. Any little thing. And I can't wear fake ones either. I can't function with them, so trying to figure out what other flowers I want to use. I kind of like this one here, so you know you can always cut your pieces off. You don't have to use the whole sticker. All right, let's get this one here. And so we'll get this one apart. Cut a little bit off and stick that one there. And I want to use some ribbon on here and a little bit of these flowers here that I got from Temu, just a little piece of it. So I got my 2 colors of pink here, and I've cut off a few pieces. As you can see, I'm just going to hot glue them on of the greenery and the little, I'm not even sure what those are. Okay, we're just going to, little berries, I guess, is what they are. Okay, Stick this other piece right here to cover that little edge. Okay, that's really pretty like that, but I want to put this long piece here, but it's too long. I like it like this better. Cut it off just a little bit. Let's get it hot glued on. All right, so that looks really cute. Let's go ahead and get the little bow put on. Let me fix it just a little bit. I'm going to hot glue it right there. All right, and I still want to put something at the top in this area. So what I've done is I just took a piece of one of the stamps here that says, "This day is yours." And this was already a piece that I had from my scrapbooking materials that I already have. It's just a little ticket, and I cut it down a little bit smaller so it would fit. And I'm going to angle it here, just going to hot glue it on. And that is all I'm going to do for this one. It is really cute. So this is the last thing I want to do. And this is something that you get lights for to put on, but I thought you could use it for other things than just have it lit up. So I'm going to take this apart. I want to use this. Save your burlap. You can use it for something else. I'm not going to use it right now. And this cement down here, this thing just pops right out. And you might want to keep this because you can use this to weight down like small baskets or stuff so they don't fall over. Always keep everything. And this, clean this up a little bit. You can just use this as a pick if you want. You can cut it into pieces and, you know, use it to glue on things. Right now, we're going to set that aside. I want to get some batteries in my lights here because I am going to use the lights. Let's get the batteries in. Check it out. Make sure it works. Okay. Get that snapped on right, if I can figure it out. It's funny. All right, yep, they work. All right, so I'm going to untangle these. And I'm just going to use a jar that I already have, and I'm going to stick the little fairy lights in there. So I have this blue ball jar here. Take the lid off, and I'm going to use that piece of jute that was there, and I have one of my brass keys. And cut that off a little bit there. I'm going to stick it through the key, and I'm just going to tie it to the bottom of the jar. Like so. Okay, make a little bow. You know, you can embellish your jar with more things. I could put stickers on there, but I'm just going to use this really simple and easy here. Quick and easy one to do. Get this tight again. It was messed up a little bit. Okay, and you can leave it open like this and put your lights in if you want. And just stick them in that way. I'm just going to bunch them up just a little bit. Yeah, you can stick them like this. It looks really cute. Or you can put the lid on, like so. So you have the lid, the pretty color of the silver of the lid, and then just stick them in. Okay, so let's see how everything looks together that I did. So I just set this up over here on the table. And I just tucked in the flowers right there to hide the battery pack. And I'm just using the Easter eggs just in a little jar in the back just as decor. I think everything turned out really, really cute. There's some more of those flowers from Temu. And I love this basket. And I just set this little ceramic bunny here, and I already had these flowers that all coordinated. I want to thank Temu again for sending me all these lovely items, and I want to remind everybody that they have affordable prices with high quality items and amazing coupons. They do offer site-wide sale with savings up to 90% off. They have free shipping and free returns for up to 90 days. They do accept all major credit cards, debit cards, electronic payments, and they do have a pay later program. Now I will have some links down below for you, and there is also a 30% off code for you to use. I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.